for my general curiosity, how do you guys prep your personalities for like a constant Monday through Friday, laughing and talking type of thing, like? Because as soon as people turn on the radio, they expect you to be a certain way.
Yeah.
All day, like, every morning. So how do you mentally prepare yourself for that type of game?
Honestly, I try, everything I do is so that I could be on in the morning. So, I'm talking about, like, I'll take a nap in the afternoon, and it has to be between 20 and 45 minutes because depending on how tired I am, because if I sleep longer than that, that means I can't get to bed in time, and I get into bed anywhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. I want to be at the absolute latest asleep by 9. The absolute late. I'm talking about I don't want to see 9 o'clock. I want to be snoring. I'd rather be asleep by like 8:30. I get up about between 2:30, quarter to 3 in the morning, exercise. I try and eat right, all that stuff, just so I could be energetic. And I do this every day because just if I end up having like a heavy meal at night, that'll kind of weigh me down and I'll wake up sluggish and I start my day sluggish, and I don't want that to happen. So, it takes discipline. I don't know.
Like, how do you beat around your personal life so you're not coming in here like, like, I don't want to deal with nobody, but you still got to be funny. People still want to see you, like, people still want to be entertained. So how do you...
It's honestly, the best way I heard someone describe it one time, it's almost like therapy. It's like no matter how bad your day's going and stuff, here we get to mess around and vent to each other and goof off, and sometimes we get in arguments, like we're not always like laughing and stuff, but even if we do, it ends up being funny because we generally, here's a little secret about radio. A lot of people, when they do a morning show and stuff, a lot of people don't get along with each other in real life. Off air, we get along with each other, so it's not hard. Everything we're doing is genuine, whereas sometimes people fake it because as soon as they take their headphones off, they're like, I hate this bitch. But we're not like that. So it's probably easier because of that.
So you and Pebbles are cool?
Yeah, most of the time.
He's all right.
Depends on what I say. We're cool. That's what it is. It's just it's easy to get along with people that you generally like,
All right, cool. So, hold up real quick. So, Radio for Dummies real quick. So, what you got going on here? Because it looks like you can literally plug people into the Matrix in this machine here. Right. So, it's like...
This is a new style. It used to be, back in the day, they would have the records that they played. They would have record players. I don't even know where they had it set up because I came in after that. I came in when there were CD players. And at our old studio in Waltham, we had like a couple CD players set up, and we had these things called carts that we used for sound effects and music beds and commercials and all that. And then people finally got hip to computers. So now, this right here, we have, right now, the station's actually in a commercial. It's a Toys R Us commercial, as you can see. That's how much time is left in the commercial before the next element kicks in. The next element's going to be a PSA for Project Bread, right there you can see. Then the spot block ends, that's a set of commercials. And the next element you're going to hear is one of those, it's pretty self-explanatory, listener hooks. So it's going to say, hey, it's Katie from West Bridgewater, and I love blah, 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 blah. Then after that plays, the song Hold You is going to play. See, all this stuff is set up. It's everything that's supposed to happen is set up. This is different. This is not the morning show clock. Our clock is has a lot more elements because we have, if you listen to the show, we have little intros with funny sayings, and it'll go, it's Ramiro and Pebbles, and then we have music beds and constantly play sound effects. So all our stuff will be lined up there. Then if we want to go to, well, here's funny. Let me go into, we can get very, very advanced here. This is the default where everyone else uses. Now, if you want to go into ours that we use in the morning show, we'll click on right here, boom. And now everything's coming up. We got all different types of sound effects here that I use. These are just some of the ones I use, because then if I really want to go into some more sound effects, I'll come over here, my little computer, boom, SF, and we just have a long list of sound effects that I could use for stuff. As far as music beds that you hear like while we talk and stuff, then we can go into the beds, boom, we just have like a long giant list of beds that we can use right there for different things. So like if we're telling a funny story, or a story that sounds sad, we can play like a sad sounding music bed, or a funny sounding music bed, or a silly music bed. It just adds so much audio, it's audio, so it just adds to what we do. I mean, we could. It's just this is the main stuff that we use when we're on the air. Over here is just my computer for as far as internet stuff and other things and emails and stuff. So I'll be constantly on the internet looking for stuff. If there's something I want to talk about or whatever, or funny story, I'll look it up here. I'll have my email on, so if we get listener emails, or sometimes we'll send emails between each other. Then we have our little phone system here. This is our little phone system, so which isn't connected right now because our show's not on. But normally you'll have all the lines blinking, and we'll have the name Dante from wherever, what you want to talk about on line 1. Boom, so we know who is on, what they want to talk about. Then over here, if let's say I want to interview, or not interview, if I want to record something or run it back or a little bit or something like that, we have a system here where we could keyboards all over the place. Where keyboards, mouses, everything. As crazy as it looks, it's pretty. It's just automatic to me. But let's go right here, boom. But all these bits and stuff come up, different bits, all that stuff, conversations on the phone, stuff that we record and stuff, interviews. That's all here. Over here, it's all messed up, but I know it too. These are another little box for sound effects and stuff that I use. My other keyboard for this computer. This keyboard's for these. This keyboard is for this. This is for this. Just keeps popping out of nowhere. We got it all.
Ask you, do you do any of the producing at all? You just come in here and just rock with just like with the content they give you? Like how does that work out?
It depends. Like sometimes I'll produce stuff on my own. Mostly, Pup does. We have an interns that'll produce a lot of the stuff. So I might. It depends on how busy I am doing something. Like if something that I feel like I can do, I have time to do, and I don't feel like I have time to explain to someone else because I want it done a certain way, I'll make it work. I'll do it in here. I'll go in the studio and do it myself. If not, then we have a little intercom system where I can tell whoever's in the production studio what I want. I'll email them something. I'll write it down so that I can explain it. And we have a couple of people that can do the production stuff. But it's like it's a team. So if you can do it, do it. If not, there's someone there to help you out. Just as long as at the end of the day it's done, I guess. It doesn't really matter who gets it done. But yeah, if I have time, I'll do it. Yo, it is Ramiro from JAMN 94.5 in Boston on the morning show, from the weekend Top 30, syndicated nationwide, or from that awful TV show that I encourage you not to watch, Community Auditions. And you're checking out my man Dante Luna. He's good because he did a documentary on me, so he gotta be good.
Nah, we good.